Again.
And that's a great look, by the way.
Oh, thank you. It's my uniform.
Yeah, cool.
I pretty much wear this every day. I added a little bling, though.
So how much fun did you had on set making this movie? Because my favorite scene is, I told that to Bill, when he's sitting on the loo, and Emma and the other guy just running through the picture, and nobody cares. And he's sitting there with his book in his hand. Amazing, amazing. More of that, please.
I agree. We had a lot of fun. I think, luckily we got about a month of rehearsals, so all the actors got etiquette lessons and dialect lessons, and then we started breaking the rules apart for each character and their class, their position in the class system. But I also showed them the movies that have most inspired my work is Bringing Up Baby, Screwball Comedy, and His Girl Friday. So I sort of clarified the style with the actors, that there was room for an exaggerated form of physical comedy, but that sincerity, the need had to be clear why what they were trying to get, so that it wasn't just a superficial physical comedy.
Did you remember maybe some funny moments behind the scenes that we don't see on screen?
Yes. Well, there was this one time that I was calling for Josh O'Connor to fix, because he plays the vicar, Mr. Elton. I called for him to fix his collar, but he thought I said fix her collar. So I didn't understand what he was doing, because he was going like this to Mrs. Elton's collar, and I was like, no, your collar, no, your collar. And then finally he heard me, and then he couldn't stop laughing. And then everyone started laughing, and we had to sort of shut down for a second. And then when he stopped laughing, then Josh O'Connor went like this. And then we started again.
The costumes look also very great. I think they're all made for the movie, especially for the actors.
They were bespoke.
So how difficult or how easy was it getting all the people dressed up so perfect like we see it on screen?
Very difficult. I mean, I think that... Alexander Byrne, who designed the costumes, is a legend. The time that each character took for their costume was built in. We knew how long it would take to change our mind about something. So, but it was a very elaborate process. But the great thing is the actors and the costume team had a system. So we embraced the constrictions of the costumes, and we had, they would come in corsets and the underdress to rehearse. The men were already in their shirts and their vests, and then the last layers would go on when we started shooting. So I think that we developed a system to be able to work efficiently, but the costumes were very elaborate and gorgeous. I mean, I think they should be in a museum.
Mm. And my last question is, when you are sitting in the editing room, I know every time things can happen, like the coffee mug in Game of Thrones. So did you also had some moments that say, oh my God, we have to erase it or anything else?
I'm a little bit too much of a control freak for that. So I think the cast found it very amusing how many times I ran in to just change the position of a candlestick by 1 centimeter. So there wasn't a lot that got past to me or my team. I pretty much hire people that are also as obsessed with detail as I am. So there were I'm sure there were mistakes, but nothing like that. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you so much. All the best for the coming out of the movie.
Thank you.
And great job. Well done. Thank you so much.
Thank you.